Hello everyone. Till now we have done with Shield and Chef. So in today's video we are going to solve Chef and Cook Off. So copy the problem code, open CodeChef IDE, select your practice section, paste the problem code, select. Let us first understand this problem. The result for cook-off is being given as an input. We need to identify the levels of contestants according to number of problems solved by each contestant. So let us see how contestant details are provided as an input. Cook-off has 5 problems. So for each query, 0 or 1 is given. If contestant is solved by 0, it means the problem is not solved by that contestant. If it shows 1, that means that problem is solved by that contestant. Our main motive is to find the number of problems solved, and we also know there are exactly 5 problems. So we'll take input and directly check if input is 1 or not, and keep track of count of ones. So let us see the approach. First, there is a declaration, and for number of contestants, then we need to have a loop which would take 5 input, which would be x, and we need to keep the count of 5, so I. We would need to keep count of 1, so another variable answer. Taking input n, number of contestants. For n contestants, we would have a loop while n minus minus. Initialize number of count of ones to be 0. Having a loop for 5 inputs, which is scanf %d %x. We know that x would be either 0 or 1. If x is 1, that means we need to increment answer by 1. Else, if x is 0, we will do nothing. Instead of saying nothing, we can say that if x is 0, then we can increment answer by 0, because adding 0 doesn't affect answer. So in general, we can say whatever the x value it would increment answer by that value, which is x. If x is 1, then answer will be increment by that x, which is 1. So we would have answer plus equal to x. Now there is just if else if ladder, which is if exactly 0 solved, then it is beginner. If exactly 1 problem solved, then junior developer, then middle developer, senior developer, hacker, and Javdin. So for 0 beginner, 1 junior developer, 2 middle developer, 3 senior developer, 4 hacker, and 5 Javdin. And note that here it is given small b, small j in junior, and small d in developer, similar small m, and so on. So, but if we see our output format, then it have capital B, capital J, capital D, and the initials are capital. So our printf would be also in capitals. Let us have custom input. Control C, Control V, paste. So run. So if we see our output with the required output, it's same. So let us submit it.